My name is Carles Vernon. I am the managing partner of the law firm Vernon 𝗪𝗲𝗍. We have offices in Chisinau, Moldova, and Bucharest, Romania. Good delivered pizza. I really like the spring and summer in Chisinau. The weather's beautiful. They open up the outdoor cafes and bars and restaurants. After a hard day at work, you get to go out, have a nice glass of wine with your friends, maybe smoke a cigar. It's really my favorite time to be in Chisinau. It's beautiful. I really like it there. Well, I used to work in Washington, D.C., and I'd be sitting through these boring meetings. I worked on Capitol Hill, and I'd sit through these boring meetings with these politicians and staffers, blah, 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 blah. And I would sit there and I would think, I really want to be Darth Vader. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Yes, Darth Vader. I'd be a 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗲𝗀. It's a dessert wine from Hungary. It is the nectar of the gods. This stuff is wonderful. Definitely. I'd be a vintage bottle of 𝗃𝗶𝗱𝗲𝗀. Oh yeah. My dream job, even now, sort of, is to be Chief of Staff of the President of the United States. You get to be in the room to help make decisions, to formulate policy, you get to be a little bit of the enforcer for the President. I'd love to be Chief of Staff. And you get the sort of fun and the policy issues without actually having to run for office. Wow. So yeah, Chief of Staff, President of the United States. That'd be my dream job. I really love Krispy Kreme donuts. It's a donut shop in the South where I grew up. And I like the cream-filled chocolate ones, chocolate-covered ones. I love those things. And along with that, I also like Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies. Between the two of those, no, not good. Just really not good when I go home. Not good. My favorite song is 𝗷𝗵𝗿𝗶𝗆 by Bill Withers. It's kind of an old bluesy, jazzy song. I really like Bill Withers, so I listen to him a lot. But the song is 𝗷𝗵𝗿𝗆. Italian. If I have to cook one thing, I like to cook Italian. And in fact, when I was younger, and I had like only one dish I actually could cook. And it was an Italian pasta dish with some various sauces. And I used that same thing every time I invited a young lady over for dinner. I cooked the exact same thing over and over again. I was a complete fraud. Yes, Italian. That's what I really cook. I would love to spend a weekend with Benjamin Franklin in Paris. Now, Benjamin Franklin was one of the founding fathers of America, one of the richest men in America. He was an inventor, he was a publisher of newspapers, and I would love it. At one time, actually, he was the ambassador to France, and I would love to, party with Benjamin Franklin for the weekend. We'd start like on Thursday, and then we'd work our way through the weekend, probably finishing on Monday-ish. I'd just love to hear the things that were going on, the way they thought about stuff back in the old days. The founding fathers, the political side. He was a famous entertainer. He was supposed to be, funny and charming, and I would just love to hang out with Benjamin Franklin in Paris for the weekend. That would be great. The piano. I would really like to play the piano. I wish I could. Making music. I always loved that when I worked for the 𝗵𝗿 Drum Corps. I really like music, and to be able to play like the piano would be fantastic. Of course, my real dream, my superpower, is I would love to be able to speak every language of the world fluently. I think that would be, just wow if I could do that. But I think mastering the piano is probably a little more realistic. So yeah, piano would be great. When I was leaving for university, my mother gave me a painting that she did. It was of a drummer, with kind of a statue and a drummer and things. She made that painting for me, and I've carried it with me everywhere I've gone. I carried it off to university and in the Netherlands, Saudi Arabia, Romania, Slovakia, wherever I traveled. It was the one thing I always took with me in my suitcase. an HDMI wire. That's what I always take with me on trips. I'm a big movie buff, and so I go somewhere, I stick in a very long HDMI wire. I stick it into the TV, I stick it into my laptop, and I can watch all the sort of movies and fun stuff I like to watch. Yeah, HDMI wire, don't leave home without it, yes. Running for public office. I actually ran for my little hometown prosecutor job. You might hear of it as a district attorney or DA. In Virginia, we call them Commonwealth attorneys. And I ran for that job, and I got whooped. I mean, whooped hard. It was definitely a learning experience. One of those opportunities for growth. Ouch. But looking back, it was fun. It really was a learning experience. I learned a lot about that, both about myself and about how things are done. No, not really. I've been really fortunate, as the Irish would say. I've been kissed by the fairies. I've had a good life. I've had lots of adventure, good friends, health, family. They're also all healthy. No, I've been about as lucky as somebody could be. I have a job I really enjoy. I get to travel a lot. No, I guess I could use an extra $1 million in the bank account, but no, I've been really, really fortunate. I've had a good life.